Hi everyone. I decided to produce this video to share with you what I learned as a shopper in the field. As an Instacart shopper, I'm new to that. I'm also a dumpling shopper. I have my own small shopping business, personal shopping business, and I learned a lot from getting in the field with a very successful shopper. Her name is Melissa. She trained me. She really showed me what she knows. And good things she did, because it opened up my eyes. And I'm making some changes. And I'm going to set a goal for this week, Monday through Friday. I want to see how much I can earn between my dumpling business, Instacart, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and maybe a little iView It if the offer is right, the gig is right. And I want to see if I could break $1,000 between Monday and Friday, Monday to Friday. Start my day at 9:30. Stay out in the field till 6:30. My breaks will be driving in between. I want to see if it's possible. But I'm going to discuss a few things. I changed my pricing with dumpling, and after an experience I had yesterday, I know not to take lowball offers, because then you will never make any money. Let me break it down for you. All right, I'm signed into my dumpling profile. I'm going to discuss this first. And stores and services. I had an experience at ShopRite. It was too many items and too many units and too large of a store to keep it at 17% percentage of groceries and minimum fee $20. I'm not going there. I changed it back to 20%, minimum $25. And while I'm speaking, the reason why I did that, I'm going to go into my customer account. I did this to learn in the beginning. And this is public information. I'm not sharing anyone's private information. If I go here, find shopper, I go 11520, that's Freeport zip code. Let's see. They're new. These people are new. Let's check it out. They did one customer. Availability. Look at this. Shopping and delivery, flat rate, $11.99. And the client is responsible when you see the 5% platform fee. They're responsible for the platform fee, which is minimal compared to third-party apps. Oh, like, how do you earn money? Here's another one. 15% of groceries or $15 minimum. Again, the client is responsible for the platform fee. She's really driving far. Long Beach, Oceanside, Rockville Center, East Rockaway, Freeport, Franklin Square, West Hempstead. That's just a general. Let's see what... Oh, she's not a part of that zip code testing yet. Okay. All right. She's pretty... Well, she's done a lot already. Well, it's probably because she's cheap. This guy, too, I don't get this. He's been around a while. He's busy. However, he's charging $15 minimum. I would hope that he's getting, at minimum, 15% gratuity. We're accepting offers. And this goes for dumpling, too. This is Instacart and dumpling. And shipped, I would think. You're learning how to use a program that if you were at a job, you would be expected to learn how to use a computer program. You're learning how to use the app in the field on the fly. You're shopping in my market. I live in Long Island, New York. The ShopRites here are friggin' humongous. You can't just run in and run out and think you're going to earn any income. Don't forget about the drive there and dropping it off. Don't forget about all the energy communicating with the customer for substitutions or if they want a refund. finding products. It's not as easy as you think. It does get easier like any job. But you're providing a service that if you're not self-motivated and you're not just delivering a pizza, and that's what my friend Melissa said. Michelle, you're not picking up food and dropping it off. You're providing a service that you need to train for, get good at, gain skill, gain experience, gain knowledge. You got to be great at customer service. You're driving there, you're driving back, and when you get there, you got those 10 bags in your car. Well, you're responsible to get those 10 bags at their front door or at their side door or at their garage. You're the one doing all the work. I'm not working for free anymore. Now, I know I made a mistake yesterday. I took a large order, very low pay, at a ShopRite in Massapequa. I was in the area, but I did do 2 very shorter ones, same price, half the time, and an easier drop-off, and a lot fewer products I had to buy. However, this one woman, all the way through, I knew I was getting training. I learned how to use the Instacart app a hell of a lot better than I knew when I started last week. She gave me a lot of training, so I have no regrets about it. But was it worth it? 74 items or 74 units and so many items. That's how it works. You could get 3 of one or 5 of one. So I get it. But then you got to bag all that up. You got to drop it off. You got to deliver it. Well, you know what? That's a service that's a privileged service. If you can afford to use these apps, then you can afford to tip. And you can afford to tip. That's my point. With Instacart, I think that's how that comes down to. You're really working for tips, even though you get a base pay and all that. But with Dumpling, I upped my pricing. Enough. I delivered for a woman 3 times, and the 3rd time, she lowered the gratuity, and she's very, very wealthy. And I drove to Garden City, and I shopped at the Amazon store, the Whole Foods store, and I dropped it all the way at my furthest zip code, and she gave me 10% instead of 15%. I'm going to change that. Okay, stay tuned. All the major food stores, ShopRite, Uncle Giuseppe's, this is in my market, King's, even Trader Joe's. I think I updated. Yup, I sure did. Enough working for free. Whole Foods, Stop and Shop. These are generally larger stores. Now, Trader Joe's is a little smaller. However, I'm providing a service with Dumpling. I'm learning that, like Instacart, you don't shop at Trader Joe's. But with Dumpling, you do. I don't know about Shipt, but with Dumpling, you do. It seems to be the go-to store. Well, you know what? If I'm driving the furthest house on the water, and there's another one, they gave me 8%, I'm providing a customer service. And if you're hiring someone to provide that kind of service for you, to save you a lot of time, I am delivering essentials, and my time is worth fair wage. I'm not going to continue to build my business working for less than I'm worth. I would rather ride it out and gain a client base with Dumpling that appreciates someone getting out in the field. You know, every day isn't sunny and beautiful and dry out. Somebody might hire me. It could be downpouring. And who's going to deliver the goods? I am. Who's going to get those bags into the car without getting soaked? I am. Who's going to deliver them right to your door on a rainy, gray, wet day? I am. That's worth, that alone is worth fair wage. So, another thing with Dumpling, it's not like Instacart. I learned, because my friend Melissa, we talked on the phone yesterday, I drove around yesterday, and I hit a few stores at my furthest zip codes on my Dumpling app, and I did some Instacart, because I wanted to see what the stores, how they were. Are they upgraded? Are they fully stocked? Mainly fully stocked. Are they clean? Get familiar with different areas, because I want to expand. I want to branch out. I want to be busy. I want to earn good money. I feel if I work 8.5 hours a day, say 9 hours driving around, and that includes a couple of breaks, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 9 hours, I should break $200. And I should. And that includes all the apps. Dumpling, Instacart, iViewIt, Grubhub, Uber Eats. She did explain to me, now this is something I lost money when I did that triple batch. Don't allow the cashier to scan a store card to save the customer money. If they don't have a rewards card added to their Instacart account, that's a choice they made. If they do, then you scan it to the app, because it tells you to go to cashier and it would tell you they have a card. Scan their card. But if they don't do it, because you lose money. And she also taught me that Instacart buys food from the stores. So they're not necessarily going to receive the sales, in-store sale price, where as a dumpling personal shopper who's starting her own small business, I want to tell my customers, hey, you have a card? You don't? I could at least use mine. I can do that. It's my small business. Some people aren't concerned about reward cards to save on a sale. You know what? You wanted 2? Well, it's 3 for $10. Would you like 3? It's a great deal. You could tell your customers, your clients, there's sales going on. You don't have a card? I'll use my card. Or at least a store card if I don't have a rewards card. But I generally, in the stores I shop at, have a reward card in an app on my phone. So that's something that I learned too, that I wasn't aware of. Instacart buys the food from the store. They mark up the prices. That's mainly their business model, in addition to charging membership fees and the like. Don't scan the store card. That was a big mistake, even though the kid did a great job. He was really into his job, but I lost out because all 3 orders didn't have a store card. Remember, you're just not picking up and dropping off. You're providing a service that you need to gain skill and experience and be great at customer service and be a hustler and not be lazy. Another thing we discussed about this job, she made a comment, and this woman is very smart business-wise. She had some kind of job where she worked in the auto field, in the automotive industry, and she would go and estimate payouts to people who had accidents or for insurance companies. She's good with numbers. Good with numbers. She said, Michelle, what's so great about building your own business and working Instacart and being your own independent contractor and internet entrepreneur or small business owner, you don't have to worry about, the shit rolling down the hill. And I said, this is one thing. I was in the store yesterday going, I don't have to hurt myself. I don't have to hurt myself to show my worth to some manager who would just cover their ass and make themselves look good, because most people are all about taking care of themselves. And she happened to agree with me. And then she said, isn't it nice, Michelle? She knows I'm going to succeed. She keeps saying that. This is a woman who's educated. She says to me, shit runs downhill, Michelle. And I gave her some examples. She goes, that's how it works in corporate. That's just how it works. I would never make it in corporate. But look at me now. At least I know the second half of my life, I don't have to deal with that shit until my 70s when I want to retire. Thank God that's over with. So many opportunities out there. What else? I created another avenue to earn income, learning how to work Instacart with the help of my friend Melissa. Thank God. That's really great. Oh, and I'm learning what stores are usually stocked. I drove in different areas. I want to become familiar in different areas. The rest of this year is going to be a learning curve. I'm getting all my ducks in a row for this week. I am going to focus, and this is something that I haven't done. I'm not going to take lowball offers at all. I'm only going to take, you know, high payouts. That includes Uber Eats and Grubhub. I'm going to start my day. I'm going to work Monday through Friday. I'm going to see if I can break 1,000. I'm going to keep track of how much gas. I'm going to start off the week with a full tank of gas. I'm going to keep track of my mileage. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to let you know how it goes down. What happened yesterday cannot happen again. However, the customer, gave me a lot of training on the Instacart app. Learning what stores to take. I created another avenue to earn income. I don't have to worry about the shit running down the hill on me. That's great. Learning iMovie again. They had an update. Getting all my ducks in a row. Oh, the client's lowering tips. I'm worth more than that. I might even change that. Let's see here. I might even change that. Let's see. I have 10% default gratuity options. If they want to give me more, they can give me 15 to 20. You know, I'll keep it. Oh, this is Uncle Giuseppe's. Oh, I didn't change this one. Well, what do you know? Let's change this. That store is big too. 20% of groceries, 25 minimum. Save. Your combined default fees are greater than the recommended maximum. Well, you know what? I don't work for free. Those days are over. And let me tell you something, folks. I will be checking every one of these. Oh, I did leave CVS, Rite Aid, and Walgreens because I'm saturated. I mean, Walgreens and CVS are everywhere. The much smaller stores. I'm going to leave that at 17 and $20 minimum. 17%, $20 minimum. Oh, I lost track. So that's what I plan on doing. Stay tuned. I'm going to get my phone ready that I could take video clips throughout the week, create an iMovie, because I can't delete those movies, those video clips, or any images I take, because I can't upload it to iMovie then. I have to leave it on my phone. So it might be a part 1 or part 2 kind of series. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. And stay tuned for this. Check this out. It's working today. I'm in a Stop and Shop in Amityville, and it's a beautiful store. He's taking inventory. Check that out. And I believe the front here, the camera right there, tells him when somebody's in front of it. Good. Wow. New technology. Evolving technology, computerized machines. That's a perfect example of how that can really help with inventory, speed things up. Okay, it probably rid the need to hire humans to do inventory. But now those humans can do other jobs, like get the products on the shelves. Cashiering. I'm big on cashiering. I appreciate a cashier so I can focus what I'm supposed to be focusing on when I'm online. Another thing about technology, guys, that's very cool. The one in Baldwin, the last time I saw, they call him Marty, and he's taking inventory. Marty only works in the mornings. All these apps that we're using, the apps that are rolling out, it is the wave of the future. It's creating more opportunities for people to have freedom, but there's a lot of added responsibility that you have to make sure you have a retirement plan. You have to make sure that you invest wisely. You have to make sure that you have your own health insurance. But once you understand, when you start a small business or become an independent contractor, internet entrepreneur, that there are a lot of deductibles, get everything organized. You can do it yourself. Yes, it's hard. It's hard. I was an average manual physical laborer for years, and I relied on, I got to hire an accountant. I got to hire this person to help me. I got to hire, and I just kept running the rat race, and I was getting less and less and less. Not anymore. I will get more and more and more. I have freedom, but I still work, and I like what I do, and it continues to get more interesting by the week. These apps are incredible. I'll always be working as long as I gain the new skills, gain the skills needed to work these apps, and show my worth to the apps, because they do rate you, and if you really do wrong, they won't keep you on the app. There are so many things you can do to always give yourself a plan B, C, D, E. You can do what you like doing. You can earn income doing what you enjoy. Get away from people who tell you, you should be grateful you have a job. You're lucky you're here. Those people don't have your best interest at heart. This technology, new technology, evolving technology, it is opening so many new doors, so many new opportunities for everyone to earn money, whether you want to be a delivery person like Senpex, that we go look. Well, I'm already, I keep signing in to get used to it, because you could be a notary. You can go, real-time images for car crashes, or if somebody wants to sell a home, do real estate, someone wants to sell a boat, someone wants to sell a car. People they want to know what's going on in real time. These are all new jobs. I don't know how else to put it. I could go, the merchandiser app, resets. If you like doing resets, you could do really good with that. They're always sending me offers for resets. The opportunities are endless. They really are. I've been here a while. A couple of cops drove by to see what I was doing in the corner. I'm just in the corner underneath shade, and I think that guy works for security in this store. That was weird how he walked around like, what is she doing? They dress like regular people. See, that's a job that, even if you're sitting behind a screen, you need a real person checking everything out. You know what I mean? I know that's security. There were two cops did a turn, and I just nodded and smiled. It's okay to park. I'm not breaking any laws, but they want to know what you're doing in the corner. It was pretty. It was right lighting, and I feel safe. I'll see you soon. I hope you found the video interesting, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everyone. Stay tuned for the future video. Bye, guys.